Hi guys, welcome back again to my space. So in my last tutorial I showed you all how to draft a 3-part corset top. So in this video, in this tutorial, I am going to be sharing with you fabric that is best for this tutorial and how to pad and sew it. If this video sounds interesting to you, please definitely sit back and keep on watching. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for joining. Do not forget to like, share, thumbs up, and let me know your thoughts about this video in the comment section below. At this particular point, I was already done sewing and I was beading it. I was trying to show my clients, send my clients video to see what we are doing. So right here we are already done. For this particular tutorial I used a crepe fabric. Please, not all those light shade of crepe, those very light one that you people are seeing that is very rampant in the market right now. Those quality crepe, I think they call it stock crepe, very thick. That's what I use for this video. You need to buy original cotton cloth gum. When I mean cotton glue, I mean cotton, the one that looks like a cloth but not a cloth, it's a gum. So that is what you are going to be needing. So my girls already did the whole padding for me. I asked them not to cut out these parts. I wanted to do it myself because I do not want any form of mistakes from anywhere. So they are good, but I need to do it myself. So I did all the whole cutting and cutting all by myself. So basically that was what I was doing right here. Please make sure you buy quality cotton crepe, because you're going to place the lace on it, right? And if you want to bead it, fine, but this particular client said I should buy a well beaded fabric, so that is why we are doing it this way. And if you also want to bead on it, you can also bead on a crepe fabric. If you want to use damask, left for you. Any fabric you want to use, left for you, but do not use bridal satin. I don't think bridal satin will give you what you want. So after cutting out all the whole pieces, I had to separate my paper. I was the one that asked them to attach the paper back so I will know what I am doing. I don't want mistakes, like I said earlier, so you need to be very careful. So right here, this is my center front and my lining. My center front fabric, my center front lining. I use the quality cotton cloth gum for both the lining and the fabric, and trust me, this cloth was very heavy, like very sophisticated when we were done sewing it. So after that I went ahead to join this small part, that other part that will cut out in the bust area. I went ahead to join it. So basically that is what I'm doing right now on your screen. After joining this other part, then I joined the other side of the bust. You know, we cut the front part into about 6 pieces. The same thing with the back side. So I had to fast forward it, so I won't get to take a lot of your time, but trust me, pay attention to this video. You are going to understand every single thing I am doing on this video. And again, to make this particular outfit, there is this particular type of boning I do now. I don't do the normal basic boning that people do and pass bone. What I do is I use a non-sewable bone, then I use a sewable bone. The non-sewable bone is what you pass inside the sewable bone. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to sew down. You're still going to see the video, the clips in this video rather. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to sew the sewable bone to your lining, not your fabric, your lining. Then you're going to pass your non-sewable bone in between. So right here I tried to check my measurement and it's already given. You know, we cut with a lot of allowance. I added extra 1.5 inches allowance, which I'm still definitely going to chop out because it was too much for me. But to be on the safer side, it is better you add than it is not enough. That time you already spoiled everything, so it's better you add than it's not enough. So I was already done. Rather, I was already done joining the front part. So this is the lining area I am joining. That is why I told you to pay attention to this video, because everything, all the questions you have in your mind, it is in this video. So you need to pay attention to it so you understand even how to join it. You can see that I joined this the side, then I went ahead to join the other part, the other side, which is the one that leads to the armpit to it. So that is why I say you should just watch this video and learn. If you've watched my video up to this time and you are yet to join this amazing, beautiful family, honestly speaking, I didn't know what you're doing. I don't know, because right here on this page, I teach coach about everything concerning fashion designing. And when I told you all earlier this year that upgrade is a must, I mean upgrade is a must, because I am going to be sharing with you every single design you see on the Instagram right here for free. And this particular video we still have a continuation, because this video is how to sew it, how to bead that cup area to be to be how to bead like a pro. Yes, let me use that word, how to bead like a pro, that the cup will come out perfectly well, like it is on the actual picture, the video, the purple video style. You guys are going to see it, so you need to stick around this channel, because I'm going to share with you how to bead. The beading is already on. I already showed my girls what to do and they are doing it already, but I am still going to go back and do another video with the same parts, with the same this same cloth. I'm still going to go ahead and show you on how to do it, and this video will be coming up next after this one. So you need to subscribe to this page. You don't need to miss any episode of this video. So right there, I was joining the back area. I was already done joining the front. I was joining the back area and try to cut out those curve. I don't know what to call it. I was trying to cut out those curve to be perfect and to match with what I already have with the front part. You know, when you join plenty pieces together, there will be laps, so I had to trim out the excesses so it will fit in perfectly well. Let me know what you all think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be right there. You always know that I always respond to all your comments. So after joining it, this is what we have. My girls already fresh opened what we have. Then I asked them to seal it up back. That is why you can see the cover up of my stitches back. I had to I don't know, I think they made a mistake and gum stick to the actual fabric, so I had to like to bring it out. I don't know what to call it, but you guys can see that they cover up all our stitch lines. You can see it from this video. You can see the lines. You can see that after press opening, they cover it up with clothes gum. This is what neat finishing is all about. You need to be very careful. So I went ahead to create lines for my boning with my iron. That is what I do. If you don't want to make if you don't want your sewing to be zigzag, you don't want your hand to be zigzag when you're sewing your bone, you need to create your lines with your iron. Reason is because when you create it with iron, it will give the same straight line. It will give the same line. It's not going to make one side 2 inches and make the other side 3 inches. No, as long as you place the clothes equally and perfectly well, it is going to give you the same result, both front and back. So you guys can see what I have. I use my iron to create my line. Then after all of that, this is my front. I am not going to use line iron to create anything, so I needed to like check my measurement again. My client's measurement, she sent in a measurement. Actually, I'm not the one that measured her. So her corset length was 25 inches. This is her blouse length. It was 25 inches, and she measured 31 waist for me, and I want to snatch her waist to 28. So I needed to like go ahead and take all the measurements on this fabric. I did it on the main fabric and on my lining. Reason is because I do not want any side to be bigger than the other side. I want it to be very perfect, so that is why I went ahead to do this on my main fabric and also my lining. So I went ahead to also measure the upper butt round, which I have exactly what she measured for me. She said her upper butt round is 44 inches. Please, not a butt round, upper butt round, immediately after your waist, your pelvic area. She said it's 44 inches. I went ahead to measure that and it was perfect. So I also go ahead to measure to do the same measurement on this other side of the fabric. I did it on the main lining the main fabric rather, and the lining. Please, you need to do it on the lining and the main fabric. Reason is because you're going to join it separately. You are going to join material to material completely, then join lining to lining completely, just like this. You're going to join the front and back like this. Then the material also, you're going to join the front and back of the material like this before you now cover everything all up. So I was done with my lining. I had to bring in my main fabric, so I'll take the measurement also on my main fabric. Please note, you need to be very careful when you are doing this. I had to take my tape rule to my underbust, which is 14 inches, to get my waist line 17 inches. Then I went ahead to do the remainder. You need to be very careful. Tailoring is all about calculation and being very careful. If you are not very careful, you're going to miss it out. So you need to pay attention to every single stage and be very, very careful. Once you are very careful, trust me, you're going to be very successful in tailoring, in fashion designing. But if you want to just do it because of the money, or let me just do it and let me just rush, you're not going to get it. And again, you're not going to get it at all. You're going to make a lot of mistakes and nobody's going to believe in your brand. So if you want to succeed in this business, you need to be very careful and you need to pay attention to every single stage you are in. Okay, so after doing all of that, I came directly to my machine to sew my lining front to my lining back. I hope you all understand. You need to completely join your lining, both the front side and the back side, before you attach to the main fabric. I think everything is well. I think I document everything rather in this video, so you need to just watch and learn. So after sewing that, I think my thread finished, so I had to just fast and change the thread and all of that. So after that, then after joining everything together like this, that is when you start sewing your bone to your lining. You cannot sew your bone if you've not joined everything together. I told you that I later chop off some excesses. I chop off like half an inch away because it was much and I do not want to notch. I don't like notching the side of my dress. It's as simple as you chopping it off. Because tell me why you leave like 3 inches and you notch like 2.5 inches, so it's useless. So me, normally I chop it off then, so I can be able to press open what I have. So this is it. I was already done joining the lining and this is the main fabric. So I decided to join the side fabric, the front of my fabric to my side back of my fabric as well. So this is it. You need to do all of this to give you any stitches. Trust me, when I was done making this top, only the sewing, I felt relief, I felt accomplished because it was so neat and it has a neat finish, trust me. And the beading is going to come up after this video. The beading video is going to come up after this video, so that is why you need to stick around this channel. You need to subscribe, turn on the bell button, so anytime I drop educative tutorial like this, you're going to be the first to get notified. Thank you, amazing 1000 plus subscribers. Thank you so much. I love. I see all your comments in my last post, in my videos. Thank you so much. I love you all. I really appreciate. Without you all, there will be no Style by Channel. Thank you and God bless you all. So I was already done cutting out all my excesses, so this is what I have. I decided to also check the waist of what I have, and when I was done joining everything, I have 25 inches right here, which is very much okay. The remaining 3 inches is going to be for your lacing, like the space you're going to leave for your lacing. That is where you're going to add the remaining 3 inches, which is one side will be 1.5, the other side will be 1.5, which makes it 3 inches, and everything in total will be 28 inches. 28, not 38, please. Everything in total will be 28 inches. 1.5 this side, 1.5 the other side. In total 28 inches. Remember, I told you her waist is 31 and she already sucked her belly in. I told her to suck her belly in while trying to measure, so she already did that, but I still need to snatch because I do not trust our own type of belly sucking. Once I'm not the one that measure you, I always have trust issues. I don't know if I'm the only one on this table. So after that, you're going to make sure you do not have exactly 28 when you are joining like this. You need to have 25. Let's say you want to snatch to 25, you need to have 23. When you're done, you add 1.5 for your lacing and it will complete that. So for this particular stage, I'll be using this reddening boning. I don't know how to call it. It's of two different sizes. It's not the biggest size that you're going to use. You're going to use the medium size, the normal size. I cannot remember the number on it, but you're going to use the normal size for this particular video. I did not document this part a lot because it keeps cutting, my thread keeps cutting, and it was frustrating. So it was taking a lot of time, so I had to just cut it out, so I won't like have to do with a lot of editing. So you're going to make use of this board first. You're going to sew it to your lining, not your main fabric, your lining. Please follow the length of what you have. You will not do directly the length because you're going to turn and you're going to sew the both edge, so you're not going to go to the, maybe you just leave 0.5 at your upper part, then the down part leave 0.5. So after sewing this to your lining, you go ahead and push in the other bone that can enter into this one. You push it inside. Please, you need to push it inside. Don't sew any other thing again. You push that part inside, so when you're done, you're going to have a neat finishing in your front area. Nobody is going to know that there is even bone in the cloth except they flip it to the lining area. After that, you're going to go ahead and turn the down part, then you turn the upper part, not your bust area. Then you are not going to turn the center back. Then you're going to attach your lacing, the lacing space too. You're not going to turn that inside. You're only going to turn the up and the down part. Then you're going to flip it to the front area. You guys did not even notice I did placement on this base. Thank you so much for watching. My next tutorial will be all about how to do the placement and to beat this particular outfit perfectly well like a pro. I know you don't want to miss out the video, so subscribe now, drop a comment, don't forget to share my videos, thumbs up, and see you guys in my next post. Bye. Mwah.